Hey there, language learners. Welcome to the channel where we dive into the world of English. You know, wanting to speak English fluently is a goal so many people share. I totally get it. Back when I was learning, just like some of you, I dreamed of speaking smoothly. But honestly, I was a bit shy and stumbled over my words a lot. Then a teacher said something that really stuck with me. You can become fluent if you practice consistently. That simple sentence? It was a game changer. Think about it, anything worthwhile takes effort. Fluency isn't something you just wake up with. It's more like planting a tiny seed. You need to water it, give it some sunshine, and nurture it day after day. Eventually, that little seed grows into a strong, tall tree. That's how fluency works too. I remember a student who came to me feeling down. "Teacher," she said, "I really want to speak English, but the words just disappear from my head." I smiled and reassured her, "Don't worry. Fluency isn't about having every single word memorized. It's all about putting in the practice." She looked up, a glimmer of hope in her eyes. "But how can I practice?" she asked. And the cool thing is, practice is everywhere. Chatting with friends, listening to stories, singing your favorite tunes, you can squeeze in practice throughout your whole day. When I was in school, I was hooked on stories. Every night, my teacher would read aloud, and I'd try to repeat the words. At first, I was slow. But little by little, I got faster, picked up new words, and my confidence just blossomed. Another student once asked, "Teacher, is being fluent just about talking super fast?" And the answer is a big nope. Fluency is about speaking clearly, making sure others understand what you're saying. You don't need to race through your sentences. Speaking with confidence is what really matters. There was this one boy in my class who spoke a mile a minute, but honestly, nobody could understand him. I told him, "Slow down a bit, speak clearly, and use simple words." He took that advice to heart, and before long, everyone could follow him. His confidence soared, and he actually started enjoying speaking English. Think of fluency as a journey where you take it one step at a time. No need to rush. Enjoy the process. One day, you'll look back and be amazed at how far you've come. I've seen so many students who were initially nervous about speaking, but with consistent effort and practice, they became fluent. And guess what? There's a bit of a secret to unlocking fluency. It's pretty simple. Listen. Really listen. Listen to others speaking English. Listen to stories. Listen to songs, listen to everyday conversations. The more you tune in, the more you'll absorb. I remember this girl who was obsessed with music. She'd listen to English songs every single day. Soon enough, she started singing along, and her English just took off because she was actively listening and repeating. And here's another key thing. Don't be afraid of making mistakes. Seriously, mistakes are like secret teachers in disguise. I had a student who was terrified of getting things wrong. She'd clam up and not speak because she was worried about what others might think. I told her, "Don't sweat the mistakes. Every mistake is a chance to learn something new." One day, she decided to just go for it in class. She made quite a few errors, but she didn't stop. She kept going. And you know what? She got better and better. She even told me, "Teacher, I'm not scared anymore. That was the day she truly started her journey to fluency. Fluency also involves thinking in English. When you start thinking in the language, your speaking becomes so much more natural. I once had a student who would always translate everything in his head from his first language into English. It made him slow and often confused. I suggested he try thinking directly in English, even when he was just by himself. He gave it a shot, and gradually his English flowed much more smoothly. There was another student who loved to chat about anything and everything. But he had this habit of starting a sentence in English and then suddenly switching back to his native language mid-sentence. I encouraged him to try and stick with English as much as possible. It might feel a little strange at first, but staying in the language helps your brain get more comfortable with it. So, keep listening, embrace those mistakes, and try thinking in English. You've got this. And hey, if you're finding these insights helpful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more English learning tips and stories.